Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to bleed your brakes.
Brakes are pretty important. If your brakes are feeling spongy or unresponsive, this video is definitely for you, so stay tuned and we'll show you how to fix it.
Bleeding your brakes is a pretty simple process. You don't need many things to get it done. Jimmy's got a few things out already that you're going to need.
So we got some new brake fluid.
Any .4 will do. It's a pit bike.
We got an 8mm spanner.
Just to crack the nipple open.
4mm Allen key.
Just to move the throttle off the cap.
A posi screwdriver.
Take the cap off.
Got a length of hose for your fluid to go down. And a little jar to catch it in.
On your pit bikes, normally your throttle's going to be right over the cap, so we've just loosened that off so we can get it out of the way. 2 Phillips screws in the top of the cap, just so we can take it off and open up the reservoir. You may have the little seal on the top, which is fine. Just take that out, and we're just going to pop this to one side on a rag. So next part is just getting the caliper and your jar ready for the bleed. Attach the hose on the end of the bleed nipple. You might want to just pre-crack that so that you're not wrenching on it just as you start. It's really important that you try and keep the hose on the nipple so you don't get any air going back into the caliper. And with the hose in the jar, just making sure that the bottom of that is always under the level of the fluid, just so you can see any air bubbles coming through. Right, this next part we're going to show you how to actually bleed the brakes. We normally refer to this as pump, pump, bleed. Jimmy's going to jump on the front brake lever, pump away a couple of times, 3 or 4 is normally enough. That's going to put some pressure in the lines.
I'm going to hold on the last pump to keep the pressure there.
Nice. I'll go down to the caliper, open the nipple and bleed it, close it back. All at the same time. Jimmy's just keeping an eye on the level in the reservoir to make sure it doesn't drop below the minimum line, possibly putting some air back in the lines. Right. Ready, Jimmy?
Yeah.
So if you pump away, mate.
So I'm going to pump, pump and hold.
Opening. Closed.
And then I'm going to pump, pump, pump and hold.
Holding. Opening.
Yeah.
Closed.
So that's getting a bit low now, so we're going to want to top that up. Thank you very much. And then straight back on with the pump in. So pump, 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 hold.
Opening. Closed.
A few moments later.
We've not got any air coming out of the tube in the bottom. I've got nice clean fluid coming up the bottom of the caliper.
And we've got nice clean fluid in the reservoir at the top.
Nice. The next part we're going to do is just pop the cap of the reservoir back on top. So make sure this is the right way around. And they're just tighten and nip because those strip really easily.
Tighten the strip or nip?
Tighten and strip. Right, now that we've bled the front brakes, we're just going to show you the back brakes on a pit bike and which parts you need to take off, pump away on just to get it all done. We've got the caliper at the back and we've got the bleeding nipple here. Up in the middle we've got the reservoir, so we just undo those little screws, take the top cap off. You've got a little level window here. Jimmy is right by the brake lever, so same principle, pump, 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 hold. I'd crack the nipple and bleed, close it back off, and Jimmy's going to pump away again. Just remember to keep the level above the minimum, just to make sure you don't get any air back in the pipes.
Brake fluid is nasty stuff, so put some gloves on, get some rags to clean up any spills, and make sure you don't get it on any paintwork because it will eat through it.
And just remembering the whole process of pump, pump, bleed and hold whilst you crack the nipple, close it and then crack on.
Make sure to keep the reservoir topped up because you don't want to work against yourself and be pumping more air back into the system.
And the reason that we do it is basically to make sure that you haven't got a spongy brake, so we're bleeding all the air out of the lines. And as a maintenance procedure, brake fluid just generally gets pretty cruddy after a couple of rides, so we're just flushing it out with new stuff. But stay tuned for more how-to videos. If there is anything that you would like to see, leave a comment below. If you like the channel, hit subscribe. We'll have more how-to videos. There'll be some ride-up videos coming out soon. Hopefully see you in the next one.